Let's face it, almost everyone's been impacted in one form or another by the Covid-19 pandemic. Some have lost jobs, others have seen a drastic reduction in income. The list goes on. FMT spoke to a few people in the aviation industry, which has been one of the hardest hit industries, to find out how they've been coping thus far. Manoj Sivadas, a ground operations manager at Kuala Lumpur International Airport, said that almost all the baggage handlers, check-in staff and arrival crew under his care had taken up extra jobs to stay afloat. He said that ground staff had been more than halved, with just 300 workers at a time to cater for the reduction in flights, with some axed and others placed on no-pay leave. Our goal is to retain as many jobs as we can, but if we don't have any business, there's not a lot we can do, he told FMT. Mama Nazir Twa, a limo driver who manages over 200 other airport shuttles, said the lack of inbound travelers had seen a sharp drop in income, a problem faced by other drivers as well. Now it's really bad because people can't travel interstate. Things were okay for a while around July, when the borders were open and there was more movement. He said to make ends meet, he accrued debts over the last year that he still has to repay, putting a full recovery some ways away. It's been a nightmare for AirAsia stewardess Victoria Yuyun since 2020. Here's why. She had to live off a third of what she was previously making, having lost the regular per-flight allowances that made up the bulk of her paycheck. I've been going through my savings. I applied for the IC Now withdrawal. I still have bills to pay, and those haven't gotten any cheaper. Altogether, between my pay and how much I'm spending, I've definitely been losing money every month. And that's not all. Her hopes of being promoted as senior cabin crew member were dashed following the COVID-19 outbreak that wreaked havoc on the aviation industry. It's a similar case as well for Amira Nuria Anwar, a pilot for Firefly. Amira too has seen her pay take a nosedive to the tune of nearly 70% due to less flying hours. I used to fly around 70 to 80 hours a month. Now it's closer to 10 or 15. We used to get around 20 hours back when interstate travel was allowed, but to get those hours now is like a blessing. She also said that to make matters worse, there have been additional pressures to deal with ever since her husband, a pilot with Malindo, lost his job last October.